Today I will be talking about The Outsiders, written by S.E. Hinton, which is told in the first person, starting Ponyboy Curtis, the main protagonist. But first, I will talk about the plot circle, starting with the stasis. Johnny lives with his brothers while going to school. Then comes the trigger. The rival gangs, the Sox, and the Greasers begin to fight. Then the quest. Ponyboy Curtis runs away from home with his friend Johnny. Then the surprise. Johnny and Ponyboy get attacked by the Sox and Johnny kills one of them. The critical choice. Ponyboy has to make the decision to either run away with Johnny or turn himself in. The climax. Johnny and Ponyboy run away from town and go hide in a church. Reversal. The church they are hiding in catches fire. Johnny goes to try to save the children inside. He then gets injured in the back and dies later in the hospital. The new stasis. Ponyboy continues to live his life mentally ill because he does not have a best friend. In The Outsiders, violence is an occurring theme, showing that there is gangs and stabbings which have to do with violence. For example, Ponyboy wants to spend more time alone, but he doesn't have an option. He has to stay with his gang for protection due to the violence around him. In The Outsiders, there is also another occurring theme, which is the difference in social class between the two rival gangs, the Sox and the Greasers. The difference in values and economic status between the East Side Greasers and the West Side Sox have turned the two groups against each other in hatred. Through the novel, Ponyboy comes to change his perspective about taking sides and learns that class conflict is harmful and unproductive for all involved. Now we are going to talk about the different types of archetypes each character has, starting off with the rebel, Dallas Dally Winston. Dallas is one of the toughest greasers around. He has been to jail multiple times and helps Johnny and Ponyboy hide from the police after Johnny kills Bob. He always goes looking for trouble, and in that end, he dies after pointing an empty gun at the police. Now I am going to talk about the good guy, Ponyboy Curtis. Ponyboy is the main character and the narrator of this novel. He is one of the greasers, but does not really fit in their stereotype. He receives good grades in school and tries to stay out of trouble. He just ends up in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now I am going to talk about the hero, Johnny. Even though Johnny isn't the main character of this story, he represents the hero. Johnny is loved by his companions because he is very brave and puts others before himself. He also saves many lives in the story. He saves Ponyboy's life when the Sox tried to drown him, and then later saves children in a burning church. These are all actions a hero would do. I would give this novel a 4 out of 5. The only reason I wouldn't give it a 5 is because I don't like to read. Also because it's not completely my type of book. In general, I liked the novel due to the action that was going on. I also liked the plot of the story. What I also found that was very interesting was how the character developed and matured over time. I would recommend this book to anyone that likes action, violence, gangs, and how a person can change over time.